There is this notion out there that talent is the big deciding factor that will determine how far you will get in life. And it's one of the great myths that we all sort of grew up with, until you start looking at the world around you and you realize that there are just so many things that we take as facts, but which in reality function as restraints because they keep us back. Sure, a bit of talent helps, but it's also overrated because it comes cheap. It's just there and you don't need to work for it. It's the 1% and all the rest is hard work and working hard. And this really takes a while to wrap your head around because it's so easy to just believe that someone just got the talent, or even worse, to say that someone just got lucky. Both of these are just excuses that sort of explain away why it would never happen to you. Well, that ends today, because luck is something that you can feed into. And this means that you can use this to your advantage to get leverage. Because being lucky will be the latest addition to your war chest. The secret is that being lucky is a tool. It's a way of looking at yourself and it's a way of approaching new situations. Because if you see yourself as a lucky person, then that will feed into the rest of your life. It may get you to think that things just go your way, but what actually happens is that it will get you to take more action. To look at things differently, to look for opportunities and to forge a path where none exists. Because seeing yourself as a lucky person is just a proxy for bias for action. It will make you proactive and turn you into the go-getter that you always wanted to be. And all of that ties into being totally obsessed to the point where it's top of mind at all times. This is where you wake up in the morning and your obsession is the first thing you think about. It's where it's the last thing you think about before going to bed, and every free moment when you're not taking care of your business, your family, your house, your course, your job. It's your obsession that you relax with. It's your obsession where you pour all your energy into. It's your obsession where it's your way of realizing a better future for you and your family. And people will not get it that you're not up to speed on certain things. They will not get it that you don't care about the big game and don't know all the ins and outs of the big players. They will not get it that you don't really care about the news and that there are so many things that other people just do for fun that you just don't do because you're obsessed about something and it will limit your scope to just that thing. And this is also your secret weapon because it truly is the only way to really make a move on anything. Because if you strike the right balance, where you're obsessed, where you're clear on your mission, where you can dedicate time and energy while you still maintain a good relationship with your wife and kids, then you're well on your way to realize great things. And it's then that hours don't matter, and it's then that you will achieve far more in a few months than what others will accomplish in a few years. And it's then that you will blast straight through talent and luck, and instead you lean into action. You will be getting things done and you will be getting what's yours. But you have to do one thing that will enable you to do all of this. You will have to be clear on your obsession. If you can't put it in 2 or 3 words and literally see and feel the thing before you, then you don't have a proper obsession yet. If it takes you more than a few sentences, then it means that you need to hone down. It means that you need to lean in and to just cut out all the unnecessary stuff, and you will have to be relentless until you're left with the bare minimum. And what you're left with, well, that is something to truly obsess over. But you have to be cautious as well, because when you roll like this for a while, there ain't no turning back. You will not want to live without a proper obsession for the rest of your life, because you will find out that it will give you the spark in your belly that you had when you were way younger. And everything was exciting because it was all still very new. Well, this will get you your spark back. and it will get you to go further than anything else has ever done before. Now ain't that something?